Hey, come on in. Bilmy Cherry's here. Welcome, you guys. All right, so you probably noticed from the thumbnail the products we are gonna put on the spotlight today. We have been having products drop from no other than E.L.F. starting with 2024. Yeah, 2024, I believe. Already have products from E.L.F. and a couple of other goodies that they had released in 2023, and I never got the chance or even bothered to try them. So we're gonna start giving, digging more into E.L.F. starting the year of 2024, using their newest products. There's a few, and I have in front of me their not so newest and their newest products. So we're gonna put them to the test. We're gonna create a beautiful full face look from base to eyes. I'm gonna try to do my best to incorporate both of that in one video and make it nice and quick and short. With that being said, we're cutting the intro right here and now, okay? So if you're new, welcome. Do subscribe. It'll do me a great deal here. It'll keep me coming, keep me pushing, keep enjoying spending time creating these videos, although I do love spending time playing in my makeups anyway. But I'd like to have you guys join, and for those who've been coming back, you know what I got coming for you. Juicy kisses. Thank you so much for the support. You know there's a difference. I've been posting, okay? So let's help me keep that going, all right? So we're starting. E.L.F. had dropped this, I think this came out late 2023 or beginning of 2024. The Camel Hydrating CC Cream. I didn't even bother looking at their previous CC cream. We've spotted it at the stores, regular stores, and also from TJ Maxx and Marshalls. Every time I see them, I'm like, okay, or whatever. I don't find myself using CC cream much, but for what I've heard about this hydrating CC cream, I figured I'd give it a try and give it a try with you all here. I have been hunting this E.L.F. liquid poreless putty primer down since it first launched, and I'm now finally able to put my hands on it. My store finally has it as in bulk, and now I'm finally able to get it. I don't really shop online, you guys, so I get it from the store. I'd rather go from stores to stores to touch, feel, and smell and doing all of that before I grab something. I'm so happy I was able to grab it. I do have in front of me also their previous poreless primer. From the beginning, if you've been here with me for that long, you know how much and how many times I would come here trying this, using this putty primer as my primer, and we've hit pan. That's how much it's been loved. And I put it on the back seat for a minute now and jump into the Hydro Grip E.L.F. as my primer. But really, we're gonna go ahead and use these two on the face today. The next product is gonna be what we cannot seem to find at the stores lately. They're Camel Liquid Blushes. I was hunting these down as well. I was able to find these two shades alone, not even from Ulta. I went to Target. From Ulta, the shelves were just empty. So I spotted these two shades. Didn't care to grab this because it may not really be the best match for me, but I'm like, I'm gonna grab whatever shades I find. These are the two shades that I found. So backing that up, we're gonna revisit their previous putty blushes, and I got me 3 from last time. These are have been always at the store, so we got those. And I have the putty bronzer, We're gonna put that on the face. These were what, 2022 products, if not early 2023. So yeah, we have a little bit of everything. We're gonna go ahead. Ooh. These I also have. This is a blush. I thought this was a highlighter. Crap. Blush Magic Hour, cushion tip applicator, yada yada. And they also have the contour. Listen, we're gonna slap on E.L.F from left and right onto our faces, and we'll just call it a day. I'm even gonna bring back this bad boy right here. Not sure if you guys recall this. I bought it, never really used it. Did I even use this? I don't recall using it, but I see price on this as if I swatched it. But I don't think I have a video using this. If I do, I'll put it back here so we'll see how it did and how it's gonna do this time around. We're gonna slap a couple of shades on the eyes real quick, and so stay tuned for that process. All right. E.L.F liquid poreless primer. On my face I have my little quick snail mucin power essence, just to give my face a nice drink. I don't have anything else on. We're gonna go ahead and test this out. I love the idea of this. I'm just hoping it's just as good as the Putty primer. I'm afraid to go in using this because this is so old. It don't smell funny though. It's so old. Let me put this on first, and then I'm gonna put the thicker one on after. The finish, as it's drying down, it does feel exactly like the Putty, the original Putty. It's just, I guess, evaporates. Now I have a little bit of that actual Putty on my hand. Let's just double that up on the T-zone. Now, when I used to use this, I would normally go over that because it's so thick and hydrating. I would just lock that in with a setting powder. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not gonna drop a sweat, so I'm just gonna go ahead and carry on with the next product, which is the Camel Hydrating CC Cream. The shade range is a little questionable, but let's see how this one is. And this is in the shade Rich 620. I did want to try another, I think, was it 530 or something, the shade prior to this, but I'd rather it being darker than lighter. So let me just have my brush ready. I don't even have my brush ready. So I'm assuming going to work, you know, doing a quick no makeup day type of thing, this would be ideal to use. And it's supposed to be, okay, this has skincare in it. Skincare components in this: tremella mushroom and hyaluronic acid, and it does say full coverage. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, full coverage, long-lasting, dewy finish, with warm golden undertone. Warm golden, and I'm gonna try to build up on the side here a little more. It feels really good on the skin. It feels like I put on my moisturizer and it's dried down and I'm ready to go. I like this. She's pretty. She feels really good on the skin. Okay. Definitely we're gonna need to set, and it's not transfer for you guys because I'm making a mess already. We're definitely gonna need to set that and do, you know, all the regular process. But I like how it's feeling and I like how it looks. Perfect match. Keep it on the hydrating tone. We're gonna go ahead and use their hydrating camo concealer. I have a few shades here. I'm not quite sure which. I just got this one, and it's in the shade Deep Chestnut. I have Deep Olive, Tan Neutral, and Deep Cinnamon. We're probably gonna use Deep Cinnamon and Tan Neutral. So let's revisit these babies. Haven't used them in a minute. So real quick, I'm gonna go ahead. I just filled in my brows off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and use that concealer and clean up real quick. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and clean that up real quick. So we have let this concealer sit on our face for a minute now. Let's just go ahead and blend it. This is very warm, the concealer. Let's neutralize it with the Tan Neutral. Also the hydrating camo concealer. For bronzer, I'm gonna give it a shot. This is contour in the shade Deep Rich. I do recall these dried out super fast, so I need to have my tools ready. I'm not gonna put too much because this is contour. This is most likely grayish undertone, and I'm just gonna leave a little room for the bronzer. She is dark. Just gonna tap that on here. Applicator is not the best. I don't think it is. I don't like it. I like the finishing of this, but the applicator, you see how it leaves the marking of that, like, yeah, no, applicator sucks. I'm gonna go ahead and bronze with the putty bronzer. This one is in the shade Sun Kissed. Okay, so that concealer should be good right about now. Before I go ahead and do that, let's go ahead and put the blush in. This is in the shade Suave Mauve. We're gonna go ahead and put that on the cheek before we blend out the concealer. Let's just do that. And another dewy finish. Not sure how pigmented it is comparing to, ooh. Do we see her? She's pretty. Now I swatched this on the back of my hand. It looked, let me build up. Definitely not like Juvia's Place, because Juvia's Place, you don't play with that one, because I would be looking crazy right now with Juvia's Place. I thought they were coming for Juvia's Place, but this has its own category in the blush world. It is very pretty, but not like Juvia's Place, or what's the other competitor or dupe supposedly, Rem Beauty or Rare Beauty. Juvia's Place did come for Rare Beauty though, I'm not gonna lie. This is a shade, this is super nice, you guys. Let me even try, let me blend out the concealer. So I'm gonna go ahead and use a sponge to blend out the concealer. In between the concealer and the blush, I'm gonna go ahead and put this one. This is in the shade Peach. Perfect. Like right here, closer to the under eye, and then blend that. Okay, this is not bad at all, at all. Although I feel like building up my let's build it up, because I really don't have any other blush I'm gonna put on the face besides this one. Let's add on, this is like our third dot. We nice and glowy, feeling moisturized and covered up and everything. I'm not sure how you guys seeing it right now, but I'm liking what I see so far. When you have all these hydrating substances, they will run down or crease and everything, or get into the fine lines. Let's go ahead and set everything, and we'll move on to the next thing. I want to use this Camo foundation, powder foundation, under the eye. This is in the shade medium 375. This is pretty light. We're gonna set the under eye with that, and then I have the setting powder Halo Glow. Do I really want to do this? Because I think this has like little fine luminosity about it. I don't remember. Let's see what we could do with that, and if not, we'll get assistance from our regular powder. My experience with foundation powders or powder foundation, they're not as drying. I don't believe they're supposed to be. They're not as drying as a regular powder. So this will hold the concealer under the eye, but it would not be drying it. I can easily add a layer of loose powder over everything, and we would be good to go. Let's try this powder. I don't recall what it is supposed to be. Let's try under the eye first, and then I'll decide whether I want to dust that all over the face. I'm gonna use the same brush. Yeah, it has the luminous effect on it. We can lightly use that, but don't go too heavy. Could have possibly used it on the cheekbone, because this might accentuate textures under the eye. We do not want that. So I just did a little bit, a light dust of it. Nah, that's not what we need right now. Let me go ahead and set my face. That's it, nothing more. We have a little more to go with E.L.F. to finalize the full face, because I don't believe they have I have not seen any bronzer, like powder bronzer from them. So although we're giving the spotlight to them on this video, we're just gonna get the assistance of other products for now. The blush is still picking through. I'm not gonna touch that. I'm not gonna do nothing with it. Let's just add on a little more of this Halo Glow, which most likely is gonna give us a little bit of highlight. We're still glowing with the CC cream. This face looks super nice. So we're gonna put this on the back of my hand because I don't want it to pick up my powder stuff or anything like that. Let's just, yeah, it's glowing. I'm gonna put that on the back of my hand. I'm gonna use the sponge. Okay? We're gonna try to play with it on the cheek. Yeah. Just giving us a little glow and blending it immediately. This is how it looks on the back of my hand. Damn. Let's put a little more because I think the sponge just sucked it up. Okay. All right, that's super nice. Blends out just fine. So we have this on the face for now. Let's go ahead and knock off the eye real quick, real simple, nothing fancy. Let me use this concealer, the Neutral Tan, to somewhat prime the lid real quick. And I'm gonna use the Camo Powder foundation with this brush to set that. Okay, so we have that. The lid is set. Let's pull out our palette real quick. This is the Opposites Attract. We have a few neutral tones, some peachy shades and stuff. We're gonna go to Warm. Oh, Warm is deeper than I expected. And pigmented. Let's pull you guys closer. When I tell you this palette, no need to keep hopping on new stuff, because look at this. This is so pretty. Okay, we have Smooth. It's a deeper brown shade on here. We're gonna use a more tapered brush to just stamp that right over here. I need a lighter shade. Let's go into Fresh, which is a light creamy shade on here above everything to blend. Okay, so we have that. This is perfect. I'm gonna use Witty. I hope it's not as dark. I'm gonna use Witty all over the lid. It's like a grayish shade. I think I have, but silvery shade, like matte shade like this. Calm, I'm gonna use it on the inner part, is brighter. And then Witty on the inner part. This is a beautiful palette, you guys. I'm not sure why I never use this, but it is so pigmented. Nothing on this brush. I'm just gonna blend the edge with whatever's left on the first shade. This is so pretty. These were all matte shades. Let me in on the inner part of the lid. Let me go ahead and hold on. Let me just real quick. There are some shimmers on here. I think I want to use Clever. Clever is this shade right here. I haven't been showing you guys the shades. Let me go. This is an old palette. You guys probably already have had this palette, decluttered it. But I have had it sitting here waiting for today to happen. Clever, we're going to go with the same brush and put that over on the middle. It's not as, oh, something's happening. It's not as shimmery, but it's doing something. Here's my finger. Lately, I've been gravitating towards these type of shade. Not sure why, but going back to Calm real quick and place that right here. I like what it's doing there with that bluish grayish tone. Let's not forget the lower lash. We're gonna go into Witty. Build that on the lower lash line. Smooth. No, let's go to Genuine, which is almost of a black shade, and just staple that on the outer part here. Okay, I like the deepness in the lower lash and the light cool tone on the upper end. Let me do my waterline mascara liners and I'll be back. Eyeliner, I happen to also have a E.L.F precision liquid eyeliner. This is a brush. We're gonna pop that on. I'm not gonna create a wing. I'm just gonna leave it like this. And let me go ahead and put my mascara and stuff. Like I said before, I'll be back. All right, guys, this is the end result. The finished look. My shirt is all messed up. I put on a lip gloss and a NYX lip liner on the lips. This is in the shade Cold Brew. And I have lip gloss from Morphe Saturn. But I really feel like adding on a little bit of the light blush, the peach perfect blush over that. So Watch me. Let's see how that looks. Huh? It blends beautifully with the gloss. Yeah. Yee. We are gonna leave it just like that. This is nice. This is pretty. This is light. Oh, this is so pretty. Oof. We just did something there with the lip gloss, with the blush. So we have this. What do I think about these products I just used today? I should be using the concealers a lot more instead of letting them go to waste or expire or whatever, because they still the bomb.com. I haven't used that word in a minute. The hydrating camel concealers from E.L.F or the bomb.com. Pairing that with these full coverage, what you call CC cream, hydrating CC cream. This is a foundation. I say foundation, CC cream. This is a product you do want to include on your everyday going out, going to work, part of your skincare, the final step of skincare, and just dab some powder over it and you're ready to go. Look at the cheek with this highlighter slash blush. Halo Glow Beauty Wand on the cheek, seamless. Like, it blends and it melts into my skin. The blushes, although this, I made this work, didn't I? It's not my new lip color. It could be yours if you're darker than me, or if this may not serve you as a blush or whatever. I intended on using it under the eye, but I'm like, nah, let's not do that. But I did bring it closer to the under eye, mixing with the outer part of the cheek with the other blush, the mauve one. Putty primer. I'm so happy I got my hands on those. We'll revisit that back along with the other putty primer, because I need to finish that, because instead of it sitting there catching dust or going bad, might as well let them do what they came here to do, which is being great on the face, giving us a nice base. I'm liking everything on here. It's just natural. I probably took it overboard with the shades on the eyes. Hope you all enjoyed it. Just give this palette some love. I'm impressed. I'm not sure why I stopped using it or never used it, but I'm glad I did today. We already know how I felt about these. I will put my last video of where I tried these other blushes, the putty blushes, on the side here for you guys. So today we have a whole different bring spanking new product E.L.F have been delivering to us, and I'm so happy that I got my hands on them. I get to enjoy them, and hopefully you guys did enjoy watching me creating this look using these products. Affordable, great quality. I was a little bit iffy about the Halo Glow contour. I could find a way to use this. I could find a different way to use this. Rather than just going straight onto the face with it, I will do the same thing that I did with this highlighter. Look at this highlighter. Listen. We're hydrating, we're glowy, we're stunning, and I'm loving every bit of it. And I hope you all enjoyed it too. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done this far. If you haven't done so thus far. All of these products are drugstore related products that were used to create this stunning, beautiful face. We ain't looking cheap though, although we use cheaper products to get this face going. And that's the beauty of makeup. You find you have different range. There's like different level to this, okay? You can't afford E.L.F, you go for E.L.F. You can still create a beautiful, stunning look just as higher end products. So stop stressing, okay? Take yourself to the drugstore, Ulta, even Walgreens or whatever, you'll find these products, you'll create this look. This palette is, I believe, still out, and I really need to create more look with this. I really need to bring this back, and so should you. So that's it. Enough rumbling. Let's get to this. Let me go get my pics taken, and I'll see you on the next one.